Yeah. What's happening? Gotta make sure I turn on my phone. Not everybody like to hit me up when I'm busy. But yeah. Let me see. Make sure all the levels is right. All the levels is right. Bring the mic over. Give people a little time to get up in her. Yo, what's happening? What's happening? What's up, Smooth? Let me know if you can hear me in the chat, man. You can hear me in the chat. What's happening, Maggie T Productions? Hey, let me know if y'all can hear me in the chat. Let me know if y'all can hear me in the chat. Is my levels right? Is my levels right? Throw your red and blacks in the chat. Let me know where you're viewing from or where you're listening from. All the great teams. What's happening? What's good? What's good? I think Brown will be a halt before the night is over. For sure. Cool. Okay, we good. Hey, we doing an early show, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We doing an early show. I'm gonna start trying to get y'all this show early. If I can't make it at the 935, I'm gonna go ahead and try to get y'all these words and this knowledge and this take in this show early, you know, just so I can stay consistent with my scheduling. At least I can stay consistent with the day. So hey, welcome to the Lochness podcast, man. Hey, I am the Lochness from the Lochness podcast, and this is Let's Talk About It Tuesday. We lit, we lie, we out here. I was having issues. Just a sidebar. I was having issues with the with the season tickets at first. I was like, when I looked at the tickets, they all had the same number. I was like, wait a minute, because I had got some tickets to go to the training camp, and they all said, I know they all said general admission. And they say you could pick four, and I was looking like, why I got four of the same numbers? But I was thinking in my head like, bruh. So I'm gonna be there July 31st because I had to call the Atlanta Falcons, y'all. I had to call the Atlanta Falcons like, hey, I'm a season ticket holder. This is my account number. Why I didn't receive any notification about the July 31st season ticket holders training camp availability before everybody get there? And they was like, oh, our bad. Let me just send that back to you. So they ran that thing up. They got me, myself, and somebody else a ticket to be up in that July 31st. You know what I'm saying? For the season ticket holders. So, hey, that's gonna be lit. That's gonna be lit. We're gonna be out here. You know what I'm saying? Me and Wonder Woman. She gotta get her one. Um, but besides that, congratulations, Maggie T. Oh yeah, congratulations, Maggie T. Typo 3 years, 54 million. Who got 3 years? What's good? 251. Oh, 3 years, 56. Pitts deal, baby. 3 years, 56. For sure. Yeah, so that's my thing about that too. I was gonna get into that. I was gonna get into the talk. So y'all good. See, I like y'all. Y'all look good. Y'all already know what I'm about to be talking about. Y'all already know. I ain't even had to say too much of anything. Y'all already know. Like, because we gotta talk about the Munchine. We gotta talk about the Munyon. We gotta talk about the expectations. We gotta talk about, what's what. Like, let's get into it. Like, for sure. But yeah, shout out to Maggie T. You did break the news, Miss Maggie T. Maggie T. Cunningham. You broke the news to everybody? I'm assuming why everybody's saying congratulations. Okay, cool. So yeah, we can speak on it now. But yeah. So we got a celebrity in the building now. You know what I'm saying? So it's a hey man. So it's almost see the thing is about it, man. Like, and this is sidebar as well. Is sometimes you stick with your squad, you stick with the people, even through the ups and downs. Some people don't understand the people that be there when you're down and still rock with you are the ones that they're gonna pull up with them. You know what I'm saying? People don't understand that. It's loyalty. Loyalty goes a long way. People don't understand. Loyalty goes a long way. And not just being loyal to the brand of the Falcons, being loyalty to people in business, being loyalty to people as friends, being having character, integrity, never falter, showing resilience. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. You know what I'm saying? So when somebody else is winning, and you celebrate that, so it would seem like everybody's winning. Team sport, right? So let's get into the show. I just want to say that, you know what I'm saying? No, throwing no shade at anybody. I'm just speaking on my own affair and acknowledgement on what I do and what I don't do. You know what I'm saying? And what I look at and what I don't look at. You know, I move accordingly. Absolutely. That's why I stay transparent with my team. Yeah. Because like most people, like, people don't understand. Like, it's a lot of people. I'm and just a sidebar to that. There's a lot of people that feel like if I ain't gonna get the money on, like I ain't getting paid for this, like they don't take it serious. You know, they don't, oh, you know, or they see somebody else getting accolades and it's like, hey man, why you didn't, you know, pull me in? Why you didn't, hey, you know? So and then my alarm let me know that it was 6:15. It was showtime. Although we came on a little early, which is all good. But yeah, it's just, hey man, look, you know, falter, don't falter, man. Stand there, stand your ground. What it do, Gax boy speeds? I see my boy out there. Gax boy be on it now. Gax boy be talking that talk. What it do, Falcons? Like, yeah. Three dirty, like what up, lot? What happening? What happening? What's happening? You know, anytime early. I'm trying to get out of this early show. Um, so basically, the show today is, can this Atlanta Falcons offense be great against opposing defenses? And I'm not just talking about any opposing defenses. You can only put so many words in the headers and the titles. So opposing contender, like the contender defenses that you know is they out there, like some Denver defenses. You know what I'm saying? Some Texans defenses. Like, can this team under a new regime? What's good, people? What's happening, Mike? Man, Mike Sports. What's happening, my boy? Yeah, so it's like, can this team be what is needed? Because sometimes you gotta understand, like, most of the time, if not some of the time or part of the time. Let me fix this, make sure that okay. Gotta make sure my mic is where we need to be. But sometimes, you know, people don't understand, like, when it comes to offenses, people correlate with the defenses that you go against as well. So if you go against like a rink-a-dink defense, or it's really hard to say it's a rink-a-dink defense, but like us, we lost to San Francisco, who had almost a whole team in IR. We lost against the Jets, which is atrocious. Their team is atrocious regardless. They give away their whole team after Sauce Gardner, whoever else, Bryce Hall, and all these people. It's like they didn't have a team. And then Miami. The funny thing is, we made Tua with one eye look amazing. Yet we have Tua now, and the first thing people say is, "Oh, he ain't good." I'm like, wait a minute, bro. He smoked our team, bro. He put belt to ass to our team. So I'm like, shit, bring him on in. King Atlanta supporter. What's up? So happy to keep Kyle Pitts. More players will be re-signed to the Falcons. Can't wait to be Super Bowl rings. And oh man, I like that. Let me see what we got. Let me see. I'm gonna look at this. Okay, on my notes, it say that our team as sorry as it seems, as sorry as it seemed, our team played. Inconsistency at the quarterback. Nobody liking the play calls. The same old lackluster calls, lackluster offense. We were still 14. And that says a lot about it doesn't really say a lot about our offense, or it says a lot about the overall NFL last year as far as team play. Because people can look at it like, oh man, they were still 14 in offense. But you got to think about it also. At one point in time, our defense was our defense was number one and our offense was number two, or was it like our offense was number one and our defense was number two? At one point in time, like when we had that, it was crazy. So even with the inconsistency that we had on the offensive side of the ball, our defense showed up. We gave up the middle. We gave up the middle so easily. Like we were just giving it up. We just be giving it out. We were just giving up the middle. Pause that. You know what I'm talking about? But we yeah, okay. So the funny thing about that is like I said, it says like not many teams were really balling out last year. They said we had like an easy schedule. And like I said before, we went 7-10 3 years in a row, y'all. Then we went 8-9 2 years in a row. With that mindset alone, this team is progressing. It's just not progressing fast enough for everybody. So I look at us being 10-7 this year. And that's a 2-game progression. I think we'll have a 2-game progression. No, I don't think Pitts is franchised if they already paid him. I think they already paid him. He's solidified. Good thing everybody doesn't matter. The team is built in the proper way. Exactly, Houston. Trenton. TRH. Absolutely. Because you gotta look at the aspect of we have improved. Like even at 7-10, that's middle ground. And then to have a 7-10 season, that means we didn't go down, we didn't go up, we was just here. 8-9 2 years, we went here. So the ceiling is great for this team. They always say on paper, everybody look good. When everybody's healthy, when everybody's showing up, we all look good. You know what I'm saying? It's not about just looking good on paper. Execution, performance. I'm gonna tell you one thing that's not really standing out to people, because everybody's focusing so much on the players. They're not looking at the offensive mindsets and the coaching staff that they have assembled. But they assembled some Avengers, bro. They assembled some Avengers. Yeah, he's not. Yeah, he's not. No, he's not on. Since he's on a contract, like I said, they cut that because they paid him. So we ain't even got to tag him. Now we can be looking at Bijan being tagged. I'm saying Bijan, go out there and do your thing, and you gonna get paid. Cause Drake got his, Kyle got his. Now we went on Bijan. And when I got somebody coming to her, what's happening?
What's going on?
Weird or thrill? What's happening, my boy?
This ain't no weird or thrill.
That's what it looked like. That's what it got up under that. Oh no, your name. Oh, it's different. I'm sorry. Will the Reaper. It's too many for the reals. I'm about to say, wait a minute. It's Will the Reaper. That's the Reaper. I looked down to see Will because it didn't have your picture up there. It just had a great thing and said Will. And I was like, oh, Reaper. Oh, boom. Now your picture up there. Will the Reaper. Will the Georgia Reaper. Okay, let's get it right, man. Let me. Hey. Come on, StreamYard. Don't
What's
let me
going
I want
on,
to
man?
be a
What's
minute.
happening?
What's happening, my boy? It's been a minute.
Hey, man. Can't call it, bro.
Yeah, what you think about Kyle Pitts getting his bread?
Well, I knew he was gonna get signed. I kept telling folks that, but like, cause he just wasn't being used the right way. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So, and they seen that as you seen as they came in and evaluated him. Okay, this dude, he really him. You know what I mean? So I trust that he can have. If we use him the way we want to use him, he gonna have a great season. You feel what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
And plus, we under eight. If you look at it, the guaranteed money is 36 million. So that's three. So you really look at like 3 years, 36 million. They're like 12 million a year.
Right. Right. See, they
So
get
hey,
caught on the big number. They don't understand how it's spread out.
right.
Then
That's
they can
them,
reconstruct like the back end, like they did with AJ. You know what I'm saying?
right. They got a lot. You know what I'm saying? You can redo another contract, redo a contract at the end. That final year, you can redo his contract if he showed you that's. I mean, he that do. If he showed you he that guy, you can redo that contract. You know what I mean? And it
Right.
really don't hurt you.
Nah. Spread it out. Add some incentives and some bonuses and some guarantees.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then you
B John Nets.
yeah, Bijan. So so I want to talk about that because at the end of the day, I feel um like I said, our offense was in the middle of the pack. But like you said, and the one thing that you just mentioned about Kyle Pitts, and I think that's in totality for the offensive we had, they wasn't used correctly because we didn't have the offensive coordinator that can bring out the best in these guys. It was like I said, it was a whole bunch of behind the scenes. Last year was a mess. You know what I'm saying? Last
You
year
had a
was
whole bunch of damn choice routes. That's what you had.
it,
Choice routes. They
it
out there
was.
run their own damn routes.
I got a quick question from Jada. Quick question: what are the expectations for the team and draft picks? So I'll go ahead and answer this one. I'll let you answer this, Will. Jada said, "What are the expectations for the team and the draft picks that we pick? Like, what's the expectation?"
Expectation is playoff. That's it. At
Yeah,
this point, if we get good coaching, playoff is the expectation. Period.
yeah, yeah. I wouldn't. I'm not looking. That's why I always ask the question: what is considered a successful season? I think just either going to the playoffs and just winning the division. Winning the division will get you a playoff berth anyway in a home field. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
understanding that, like, let's just get there and figure it out when we get there and see what pieces we have on the board to move to take whatever. Like I said, it's chestnut checkers.
Yeah,
Um,
get to the dance first.
yeah,
We seen you make it to the dance, anything can happen. The
right,
Giants
right.
that won that would not they ain't had great records when they won.
Mm-mm. That is
So
and they
we
knocked
ain't
out Tom.
seen it too many times.
Right. I can't lie. Everything they told us about Stefanski has been false. He's done a great job so far. So the thing is about Stefanski is like, and then like I said, not many people understand it. Like, Ian Cunningham, actually Matt Ryan said this. With their choice of picking Stefanski, he has been somebody, regardless of the 2-time coaching of the year. Let's move that out the way because they've got asterisks about it because they keep on trying to debunk that whole idea about that. But let's talk about the fact that Stefanski was the only person they was going to choose that already had head coaching experience. And not only
Right.
that, he had already been through the down. You know what I'm saying? So that mindset, because sometimes, when people go through stuff, some people can't come back from it. So they're saying, like, at least he's somebody that, hey, you already been down, how this feels. Because some people don't know, they don't know until they get into it. They're like, man, I don't like this. But then when you overcome something, like Stefanski is looked at like, hey, he has experience, because that experience can trickle down to other people, and it can also improve the team. Like, he can, galvanize the team. And then going back to the 2-time coaching of the year, the person who was actually calling the plays that made him look so well, Van Pelt, he's on our team, which brings me back to the point of when I said they assembled the Avengers of coaching. They got
Hey,
some good.
he made sure he had the right guys, experienced
Yeah,
guys that with him.
yeah. Reese, him, and he's always about, the tight end. and I'm gonna allude to this with Mad Mike. We're talking about this in one of his shows a while back, and I like this when he said this. I like this when he said this. He said that Kyle Pitts will be what you expect Kyle Pitts to be. If you want him to go, it depends on what people look how Kyle Pitts is viewed. He can be the guy. If you want him to go like he did his first season, how he almost had that career season as a rookie and all that stuff. We don't ask him to do that. We don't ask him to be that person. You know, so we don't need him to be that person at all. It's mainly we need him to do, and he had a good season last year. When you look at by the numbers, because it goes by not total game, it goes off of average. So if he's averaging 4 catches a game, and he's getting over 80 to 90, they're saying 75 yards a game, 4 catches.
And think about it, they ain't even use him half of the damn year.
And they didn't use him, until Drake London went down. Because Drake, the one who was he was on pace for having a career. And then
took Kirk Cousins coming down and started running his own play before they started using him, man.
Right.
And that's crazy.
Right. So at the end of the day, with that, it's like Kyle Pitts will be exactly whatever he's going to be. Now I'm gonna need Kyle Pitts, and this is on a personal note. When we go down here to this training camp, my boy, and I pull this old Falcons jersey out with your number on it, boy, before it got Kyle Pitts Sr. on it, and I hand it to you, I just need you to sign the back of that thing on the number. And just handed that to me, my boy. And then I'm like, my ninja. That's all I need. Because ever since I handed him my jersey, I was like, here you go, bro. My boy was just like, I'm not signing any jerseys. I'm only signing kids stuff. I said, bro, you lost me, bro.
He said he ain't signed no grown folks here, huh?
He said I ain't signing no grown folks stuff they're gonna try to sell on the internet. I ain't trying to sell none of my stuff, bro. I still got everything. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, well, he ain't lying. A lot of them motherfuckers, that's all they do. Get that bitch to sell, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, I ain't trying to do that. Literally a year one regime. I also talked about this in my last show. Basically, will this regime like are we gonna give them grace? Because this, like I said, this is the next 5 years of how this team is gonna progress. Everything that we did before, that's gone. This is washing that completely. We done changed the dishwater. So all that dirty laundry, all the dirty dish, it's gone.
We changed out the dishwater.
We changed out the dishwater, y'all. We got clean dishwater now. So whatever dirt we get, shout out. I want to, whatever dirt we get, I'm gonna stop right there and say this. I'm gonna segue to this. There's some people out there, and I'm gonna probably talk about this. I'm gonna try to do a show, and you're more than welcome to come, Reaper, about JPJ. Like on my keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. A lot of people ain't feeling this man getting on his wrist. And they like, he need to be banned and the court of public opinion. But yeah, we're gonna have to talk about it because it's rubbing a lot of people the wrong way. It's ruffling a couple of feathers. And I pun intended with the
Are you talking about the JPJ or something?
Yeah. How he coming back and we're going to mini cam, and it's like, whoa. Because what people don't understand also, and I'm gonna talk about this briefly. What people don't understand about this also is sometimes when it comes to news being broke, the entirety of the situation ain't put out there. Let's just be 100%. No shade to anybody. I don't know the full situation, but they can say certain things, and then that will be the cutoff. You see it in shorts all the time. They'll show you a clip, and they won't show you the full interview. You know what I'm saying? You're like, whoa, this person did that. You know what I'm saying? But
Well, yeah, they fit stuff to their narrative. But what happened in this situation? They Arthur Blank cut the check. You know what I mean? Your boy told Arthur Blank the truth. What Vic didn't do.
What Vic didn't do. So I'll go get
Arthur Blank cut the check for sure. Arthur Blank cut that check for sure.
And I'm gonna be 100% when it comes to that as well. My boy showed that he's a baller on the field, and they probably had a conversation with him. And I'm gonna say this too. like I said, I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Shady talked about this on one of the shows with Ocho and all them. He said, "Get this man the help he need first before we just cut him completely off, because this man might just need some help. And helping him ain't really just disbanding him or just barring him from football and this and this. That. Get this man the help, and then if he does the same thing again, then he do some other stuff. Then you be like, hey, bro, that's just who you is. But a lot of people, when it doesn't affect them or they're not included in what's going on, they can make their opinion about it all. And I'm not, discrediting or saying what he did or what he didn't do. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, they went to court and they did what they needed to do. And then, like I said, if a check was paid and this, it's a lot of things that happen. It ain't just him. It's a lot of things that happen that worked in his benefit and worked against his benefit. So we're gonna leave it at that. We're gonna talk about that Thursday. You know what I'm saying? Because I wanna get more into that, because I done heard a lot of people, I done heard a lot of chatter about it. And he said my folks need to mind their business flat out. Yeah, that's true too. People need to mind their business, and everything ain't what it seems. Like I said, they can paint you the villain real quick by the media, and and that's all they. If that's all they showing, that's all people going to know. That's all I
But
got.
one thing we know for sure, he gifts for something. Cause I ain't paying no bread if I win gifts. Fuck that. I'm not agreeing to none of that.
Yeah, yeah,
But the thing is, he never put his hands on her. Now he need to get checked. I mean, you know what I'm saying? He need help in the head, but it's
yeah.
never a report that he put a hand on.
Yeah,
So
see, that's why I told people if it was an incident when they saw him snatching her up in a video or something and doing some Ray Rice type stuff, then hey, they got
yeah.
you. Because sometimes people don't understand the justice system is about what you can prove. It's just unfortunately just how we live, and a lot of people got a lot of talk about it until they put in a situation when they gotta, you know what I'm saying? It's slippery
Hold up,
slope.
330 said Vic was a federal case. Man, but the MPJ had 5 federal charges. What you talking about, bro?
If it was a federal case, so yeah, Vic was a federal case. That's number one. My boy had like assaulting a police officer, bro.
Yeah, he had that
That
man had five
alone,
federal charges, bro.
like that's just one thing. And then two, I told when the Vic situation, I told people, I was like, it wasn't just Vic in this situation. It was Vic versus an organization, and that organization was named and called PETA. That's a different. That's an organization that's for the animals, my boy. You ain't going against that. We love our animals. I love all mine. You know what I'm saying? I got three of them. I love them. Like, you know what I'm
Trio.
saying? Trion. You know what I'm saying? I love them. And then one of them's right here. He laying down sleep, but he right there behind me, guarding the door just to make sure nobody comes in here. You know what I'm saying? My how much you weigh, nigga? Like 80-pound German Shepherd, right here. He's laying on the floor. Yeah. But back. Let me get off track. All right. So what about you said? What about the offense? Do you feel? I'm gonna ask you this. Do you feel like we had a lackluster schedule last year? Because I think we was beating the teams that people were thinking we was gonna lose to, like the Bills. We destroyed the Bills. We destroyed them. So my question to you is, do you feel like we just had a soft schedule, weren't really going against no contender teams, and that made our offense look better? Or is it because our offense was good enough to be in the middle of the pack? Is that MPJ had 5? He said MPJ, JPJ, Michael Penix Jr. I don't think he had anything. They dropped the charge because there was zero evidence that it happened. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's about what you can prove. You feel me? Injuring an officer can turn into a federal charge. Absolutely. On contrary video, he actually charged with resisting arrest without violence. If you run, we're going to tackle you. He never resisted the actual arrest. Or man, my brother didn't resist. He was just driving his car quick. He was just trying to get to a safe. little safe little spot. You feel me?
What?
I'm just trying to get to a state. I don't like that road right there. Nah, that don't need. That's a stupid. I can't park my car right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I mean, and then they Asante Samuels said we are the team to beat. I mean,
What the question you asked me, bro? Come on, it went out.
okay. The question is, do you feel like our offense was just that good, or we was going against teams that were just bad to make us middle of the pack?
I think our talent was just that good. We won. We won despite of coaching. That's the thing. We won a lot of games despite of coaching. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of them games, like them boys, they be like, man, we ain't finna let these boys beat. Then we showed up for prime time game. They didn't
Mm-hmm.
want to be embarrassed on prime time, so they showed
Exactly.
up for them games. So
No,
just think, if we
but
had good coaching, we got 3 more wins up on our belt, bro.
yeah, that's the division right there. That's the
Easy.
division. Easy. So, so do you feel like this coaching regime will bring out the better in these men and have them galvanize together? You
I'm
think
gonna
this is a
say, I'm gonna say on paper, I think so. On paper. But we still got to go out there and do the thing. But on paper, it looked like we're gonna have better and more experienced coaching. You know what I mean? So even
right?
though it's yet to be determined, but yeah, on paper it looked like it though.
Okay. I mean that's a given. That's any like I said, that's any team going out there. You know, they were thinking New York Giants was going to be like the team to beat with their quarterback and their wide receiver, and nobody's touching them, and this, and them. Both of them guys got, knock on wood, hurt. And then it was like, where were they at? So, and then nobody seen Sam Darnold, who was passed around the entire NFL here, there, here. And this man looked like like rejuvenated QB1, you know, because sometimes, and then you know how it was like when it came like somebody like Tom Brady, where he left the Patriots and he went down to Tampa Bay. And then sometimes it's the system that you put people into to elevate their gameplay, and they still already have a skill position and have a skill set. But sometimes you put people in a certain situation where, like I told people all the time when it came to Ritter, if he was in a better situation, his career would look a little bit better, especially with his talent. Um, I don't blame him
Right.
not there to get shot. He's still crazy. Kicking too. Oh yeah. Um, I really feel like this team, like you said, on paper, is going to be great. I do believe in my head and my heart of hearts that this team is going to be a way better than last year, only because I feel like it was a lot of camaraderie behind the scenes that was tarnishing a lot of stuff in the locker room. I'm pretty sure that it didn't get out. It didn't get out because like a Ray getting sent, and then Hilliard getting fired. And so like we don't really know the full extent of those situations.
But we felt it though.
But
When
we felt it though. We felt it.
your offense wasn't doing good, but you fired a fucking wide receiver coach. What kind
Wide
of sense
receiver
that make?
coach. Yeah.
Come on, bro.
He said everybody buying in from what I see in
That's
here.
that's the thing I'm getting at too. The messenger you hearing from everybody, they buying in. They got a goal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, that's why like I say it's the whole aspect of the team, the culture. It's a shift because it's like 5 years we had this mediocre team that was building up. Now we got a whole, like I say, we done changed the dishwater, so we got a clean slate. Got a
Hmm.
clean slate. You got people that already been here with each other. You got one of the best best offensive line coaches that knows football, that can galvanize his team. The offensive line pretty much held up. It was just like I said. You said we had a whole bunch of choice routes. We didn't have Michael Penix up under the center, and then a lot of Stefanski led offenses is play action.
Hmm.
The majority of his stuff is play action. So with that being said, it's gonna be crazy because we got the Bijan beat Bijan. Bijan did his thing. You know, it was a question mark around him whether he was the top running back in the game. And he showed y'all and proved that my boy was he legit, too legit. So, but then like I said, we had our coordinator. We had it was just I believe it was a whole bunch of egos and people getting in their own way last year. Um, you know, like I told you, like showing old boy dancing, like we just won, like we winning, my boy. That blew me up. That blew me. I'm like, this he dancing, just jamming out. I'm like, whoa, my boy, we are losing. And then they were like, oh man, we
Yeah,
won
he
the last.
ain't hold. I don't think he held too many folks accountable, dog.
Nah, dog.
He ain't held nobody accountable, dog. And you can see that in Stefanski and Ian Cunningham. They're gonna hold you accountable. Look how
Right.
quick they got rid of Casey Washington, got rid of his ass. Quick, look, you ain't finna cut it, my boy. You ain't even
Yeah.
finna get a chance to do no preseason. We good. We seen enough.
Yeah. Yeah. It's too many. It's too many. It's too many ballers on this team. As far as even in the wide receiver
Oh,
room, it's guys that can. That's pretty much on some. Let's prove it. I can.
he did what he said he was gonna do. He
Yeah.
raised the flow. He came in and raised the flow. You
Mm-hmm.
ain't just got bodies. You got people that actually can play.
Mm-hmm. You got some ballers. Like we got. You want somebody to take off. You want somebody to take it downfield. We got Dotson. You really want somebody because this offense is going to be geared towards yak. People need to understand that yak. How Julio Jones used to take a slant route to the house. We're looking at Zachariah Branch take a slant to the house. You know what I'm saying? We got Dotson that can go up there and get it. You know what I'm saying?
See, I
Zakia.
don't even want to use the word yet because that what got done. Zach was hoping for. That's what he was hoping for. Zach Robin was hoping for a lot of yak yard.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's gonna be more open scheme plays for Stefanski. Yeah, it's gonna be some yak yardage in there, but I think he's gonna scheme these guys open.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm looking at.
I'm out there. Also, with that being said, like it's we want those mismatches. Like in the open field, Zachariah's gonna have some people missing. Bijan
Oh
gonna
yeah,
have two people missing
oh
before
yeah.
they. Bijan already said it last year. He said by the time he get the ball, the first 2 or 3 people he already got them figured. They gone. They moved out the way. Now it's like okay, let me get past this next person. You know, so it's gonna be very very interesting, man. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit. Um, he said, "Man, you spot on today. This will be yak offense off the play action." Oh yeah. Um, Sometimes when you do your research, man, you go back and look at the tail of the tape. You go look at like Stefanski and his old in the Browns, and then you see what he was doing with Chubb and how Chubb had a great season, how Njoku had a great season. You look at those type of things, and then you try to think, okay, how can he incorporate that? Who did he have around him? And then he had Van Pelt, which is on the staff. He got Reese. Tommy, like he's keeping the people around him that made him successful. I mean, that's a recipe for like you don't sit in here and bake a cake and then you say, you know what, I don't want to add eggs this time. I'm gonna add something else. No, you want to add all the ingredients that you need to make you be successful. Our D-line looks better than last year because everyone looks like they're in their right spot. I think it's just because and it goes back to what Reaper said. If you don't use these people how they intended, they had Ellis trying to guard in coverage routes. Ellis is not a coverage guy, getting burnt. So you got to get people. You got to like even the rookies that they draft. Like, bro, you got people that you got linebackers that are converted into from DBs to linebackers. You know what I'm saying? So that's somebody that's knowledgeable about coverage. Like all the things that we were worse at or wasn't that good at, we space eaters, coverage in the middle of the field. Shout out to Diablo because, like I said, Diablo was like a god saying. I was looking at when I first seen Diablo playing, I was like, okay, and a shout out to Blackberry when he said this. We need somebody that was pushing the pocket, and Diablo was pushing the pocket from the middle linebacker standpoint. And then it was just like before he got the club, but he still was out there even when he was hobbled. He said, "Yeah, Branch will take handoffs and screens. Yeah, hopefully it won't be just like how it was when, like y'all mentioned in the chat about the tendencies. Coaches will see our tendencies, and then they're playing according to that. Hopefully we won't be like that. All our receivers are precision route runners. We will excel next season. Yeah. Drake London is a precision route runner that's also a possession receiver. Kyle Pitts is a possession tight end, athletic tight end that can also get you the yards. So at the end of the day, just understanding this, the personnel, understanding your personnel, and understanding what this Mason Smith trade will pay off. I believe it. Oh my God, Ty Ellis was not a cover linebacker. He made one or two plays on the thought he was a lock. Yeah, he wasn't. They had my boy in coverage, and he's not that. And I'm thinking like, it was a time I forgot who we was playing, but it was their tight end. That tight end burnt him, and I was like, whoa, my boy, like it looked like it wasn't a good look. He got burnt, and we needed that. I think it was a third down too, and I think that would have really flipped the momentum of the team. And then it's like he had got burnt, and I was like, why did they put him in that situation? What's happening? What's happening, Coach Unchained? What's happening, Lock and Big Wheel? What's happening? A lot of the times, what people don't understand also is just when it comes to teams. Like I said, the culture of the coaches that what they present and instill, because it ain't no brotherhood. We didn't want the brotherhood. We didn't want to, you get a contract, you get a contract. Look up under your chest, it's a contract, and we just putting bodies in here. You know what I'm saying? So I think, like I said, I think this coaching staff that was assembled is going to be a coaching staff that, like you mentioned, that everybody's buying in because they were so used to this. Because sometimes when you're a leader and you instilling type of motivations and into people and showing and leadership and still certain quality mindset to excel and elevate, you have to make them see the vision. And like you said, they'll buy into the vision. So now the next take is the X factors. The X factors, which is the last take I have with the X factors. Bijan, Drake, and Kyle on our offense. I would have put Zachariah Branch up here, but he has yet to be seen. I'm talking about people that are already solidified, and I believe in my heart of hearts that every last name I just mentioned right now is solidified. So
you got to earn X factor. You can't just be given that. You got to earn that.
Yeah. So, out of all three of these guys, who do you feel will have the most impact in this offense being successful? And
I'm gonna go with the boy who got the bad today.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna hit Kyle because this man love tight end. Y'all don't know Stefanski. He love tight ends, bro. He gonna scheme Kyle open. And this offense, he gonna scheme a lot of guys open, though. It's gonna be like routes where you see like 2 or 3 guys open in it because they scheme so well, bro. So like, I think he really gonna be like spread it out, though. You feel what I'm saying? I think it's gonna be like, remember that year Matt Ryan threw 13 different touchdowns, 13, yeah. It's gonna be spread out like that. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I'm looking for. I wanted to get to that balance, man. We got good run and good passing game. So what you have the defense run around like they head like chicken with their head cut out. You feel what I'm saying? Because they don't know what's coming next. That's what you want.
Right.
But I'm gonna have to say, if I gotta choose one, I'm gonna say Kyle.
Okay. I really think I'm gonna choose with me 100%. We already know Bijan gonna Bijan. Bijan be Bijan, and so we're not even gonna pick Bijan. I was gonna go Drake London because Bijan gonna be Bijan, but Drake London, like I said before he got hurt, allegedly, Because he was another person that I felt like he was having a career season too, and it just all of a sudden he got hurt, and then he was just like whatever. It was like it was, and I felt like they was really feeling what was going on in the locker room, and they weren't feeling what was going on with the team. And I think it was a little bit of frustration, even when we're losing in games, and people aren't, like you said, they're not holding people accountable, and you got your quarterback sitting on the sideline with nobody around them and stuff. It's like stuff like that. It's just like, what are we doing? Like, what are we really doing? But I think Drake London, because he bring like besides Bijan Robinson, let's be 100%. Bijan be Bijan. And Kyle Pitts was underutilized, and Stefanski and them are going to go ahead and plug him into where he needs to be. But Drake London, when we needed a big catch, Drake was going up there and getting it.
Drake gonna do his thing. See what I'm saying? Like when defenses look at us, they know that Bijan Robinson and Drake London gonna be the 1-2 who they going to 1-2, 1-2. So we seen Kyle Pitts getting open and not getting the ball thrown to him. Now just
Yes.
imagine when he's getting featured. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's gonna be nasty, dog.
Yeah. Yeah. I really, like I said, and then I'm gonna just touch on Bijan. Bijan, like I said, man, my boy he was taking, what I'm saying, handoffs to the house. You know what I'm saying? 70 yards. You know what I'm saying? Um, and since he came on the like he said he got on the field, bro, it's been electric. So, but I feel like in order for this offense to be more successful in games that really matter, I really need the coaches to really dial into these guys' skill sets and the capabilities that they already have, because we already know they're ballers, man. Like, we're not gonna cap about them that they're not ballers, and we already know our defense is here. Our defense is here. We had a couple of things that we already know improved on. We just need them to execute how they did last year, and then improve on the things that we were not good at. And it seemed like they're picking the right people and putting them in the right positions, because in order for people to be successful, you got to put the aces in their places. You got to put the people that, hey, this is what you're good at. This is what I need you to do. We don't need you to
Yeah.
be we don't need you to be a versatile player, and then I'm gonna say, oh, you're an edge, but I'm gonna have you be a DB today. Like, nah. If
This
this
ain't the year you want to slack. I
Yeah,
guarantee you
yeah,
that.
yeah. So especially with a whole bunch of prove it deals. We got a whole bunch of prove it deals. And it's like, hey, if you
and
really somebody that can get to it, show me you can get to it. Because we got people that was like the dude we got from the Texans that he fell off in the depth chart, and then people forgot about him. But then he might feel like, hey, rejuvenated, because he's been given another opportunity to be great. So like I said, man, you look at his team, bro. I'm gonna be 100%, man. We say it every year, we're like excited about this team, but I'm gonna be 100. With what I see with this team right now, it's gonna be crazy if they're activated how they need to be. If everybody do what they need to do, knock on wood, stay healthy. Hey man, he said, Asante Samuel said the team to beat is the Falcons, bro. I'm looking at other people's teams. It's crazy. Like, if it's gonna be crazy, y'all get ready to pay, get y'all start saving y'all money for this playoff game, man. In the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, man. You heard it from me, man. Y'all start saving y'all money now, because them tickets gonna be crazy. So go ahead and start saving your money now for that playoff tickets in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, because for somebody like a Baker Mayfield talking about, yeah, I'm coming for Stefanski, and it's just storylines. It's just the storyline, because bro, Baker Mayfield, I mean, he done lost his security blanket in Evans. They don't let Evans go. That was crazy. But he said the NFC is wide open. Yeah,
yep.
I wouldn't expect us to go to the Super Bowl, but hey, why not?
And everybody got scared when the Rams got Miles Garrett, like he can goddamn stop the run. He sucked against the run.
Yeah,
So you got to do that, but run straight at the motherfucker.
yeah, facts. So before I end this show, Do you have anything you want to say about this team?
Uh, no, what I got the most just to the fan. Don't be the fake fan, bro. Come support the team while they before they start winning, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't be that fan that show up after they start winning. Then come trust the process. Get ready. Get your popcorn ready, my TO voice. Get your popcorn ready because it's finna be competition everywhere. Ain't
Mm,
nobody safe. Probably Bijan safe, but ain't nobody else safe.
right. I want to say I want to ask you this question. I want to ask you this question.
Yeah.
Do you feel like we should just put Avion Sorrell in the fire? To go ahead and put him on the other side of AJ. Okay, AJ right here. You go to number 2. Go ahead and do that, or like wean him in, and because they wasn't showing love to AJ Terrell when we first got him. Let's just get 100%.
First off, folk forgetting goddamn your boy Mike Hughes when he healthy, he a dog. So, but as far as AJ, I mean Avion, use him as you need him. You know what I mean? He's athletic. Use that athleticism. You can go inside, outside with him. I mean, let your play caller determine. But I
Right.
don't think that's what I think they're gonna do. I think they're gonna move him around
Yeah.
because when Billy Bowman come back, that's his spot. That's Slant his spot.
Yeah. What
And
about?
you can hear the defensive coordinator and the cornerback coach talking about Mike Hughes like Mike Hughes the number 2. That's his spot. He ain't going nowhere. That's
Yeah.
what they
Okay.
said out their mouth. You know what I'm saying? So like
And
that
he
make
has
me
tenure.
that make
And
me
he has,
know that they gonna use Avion to what his talent. You know what I'm saying? What they need, they gonna use him. He gonna all around. You gonna see him. What y'all gonna see though? Y'all gonna see a lot of rotation.
yeah.
Get ready for that. Y'all gonna see a lot of rotation on defense because we got so much talent. You can't keep these boys out the field. They're gonna rotate heavy on defense. Watch what I
I
tell
think
you.
I think they need to plug Kobe Bryant in a little bit more too.
Oh yeah, he earned it.
Yeah, he earned that.
He earned it.
Yeah, Kobe Bryant. Yeah, for sure, for sure.
But yeah,
Oh no,
definitely look out for that. Y'all gonna see a lot of rotation. Believe me when I tell you.
he said, "What y'all think about Sidney Brown rotation?"
What? Just wait until we get into training camp. 'Cause we got to think. We don't get too hyped on this underwear Olympics right now. You know what I'm saying? Wait, they put on some pads and see what they talking about when them things start clacking.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? The men separate themselves from the boy when that happens. You know what I mean? So wait on that. That's what I'm just telling folks. Just wait on that. Wait till they put them pads on.
right. So now we don't reach this part. You haven't like the salutations and the salutes and the shout outs to everybody that showed up for your boy the Lochness. We came in early just to make sure I give y'all my take about our offense. I feel like our offense is going to be great. I think, one hand washes the other when it comes to the offense and the defense. I feel like our skill players we have 3 X factors on our team. We really need, and this is the thing too. We was 14 last year in the offense, and we didn't have the best quarterback play. Just think when we get a consistent quarterback play, how this is going to look. Let's think about it when we get a consistent, like offensive coordinator that's knowledgeable.
That ain't drawing on Waffle House menu with
Yeah,
crayons and shit.
Waffle House menu. Hey man, what you think about this? I'm like, that's a stick figure throwing the ball to a number 8. That's like that's supposed to be Kyle Pitts. Like,
Holding the hash brown, goddamn.
yeah, you know what I'm saying, man? Because it's crazy. So
Oh.
at the end of the day, man, I think we're here. It's gonna be exciting. Uh, I really believe like this team is it's good to go. Like I said, we still ain't got down to the 52. We don't even know who's gonna be on the 52. We don't know how it's gonna be. But like you said, it's a competition, so everybody's gonna show up. So even some of the guys, they picked up, and to take the places of people that left, like a Rook, Yamada, Ellis. Number one, no, no shade to Ellis. No shade to Ellis at all. Thank you for everything. Thank you for your service with the organization. But going right back to the Saints,
bro. But what we got to think about though, bro. Before Ellis came here, he was just certified edge rusher. We turned him into a linebacker here. You know what I'm saying? So let's not forget who our goddamn defensive coordinator is. The fucking linebacker whisperer. The linebacker whisperer right now, man. Come on, we in good hands. We in good hands, dog.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, you think about it when we got old boy Divine Diablo. Nobody
Yeah.
didn't think heavy of him. He got in his defense. Everybody talking about him.
Yeah.
You know what
Dude,
I'm saying?
like,
So like,
yeah. So I can't wait until October when we go to New Orleans. It's in October. We're going early, boy. Whew.
you going down there?
Ooh. Absolutely.
Okay,
Absolutely.
okay.
It's gonna be different down here this time. I'm gonna be ready this
You
time.
say it's in October. I might make that drive. You know, I
It's in
got family in
October.
New Orleans. So
It's in
I
October.
might make that drive.
It's in October this year. Early. And then next month, birthday month, they're going to Madrid, Spain. I like, damn, I'm trying to do that.
I'm definitely not doing that.
And it's stupid. But yeah, I appreciate everybody stopping by, man. I appreciate the Reaper for going ahead and co-hosting with me, man. Sliding in slick on a slick move, man. I'm here for it. Like I say, man, if you haven't followed me, the Lochness on the Lochness podcast, it's the Lochness podcast. Like I say, the little tickers at the bottom of Lochness podcast on YouTube. Follow me, share it, ask the people. Like, hey, you got 5 people, have 5 people say, man, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button, notification bell, man. Share the content out, man. It's free. That's what I don't understand. People, this stuff is free. I'm not asking you for no
Free
money.
99. Ain't
Free
cost you
99.
nothing. Soon
Oh
you
yeah,
breathe, just hit the subscribe button.
I'm going down
Just
there to
like
go
that.
to the casino too. I already said it. I'm finna have some
Casino.
extra
Hey,
money.
go ahead and have those amounts you willing to lose. Just have that set up and stay
Yeah,
right
that's what
there.
I'm saying. Let me do my thing, man. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, I'm going down there. I come back with a smile on my face, and I do like this with like a couple of dollars in my hand. Don't be saying that. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, I appreciate everybody for stopping by, man. Until next time, trying to come back with a show. Next show is Keep It a Buck on Thursday. Trying to hit that show going. Might get it early, might get it late. But we're gonna talk about the JPJ situation because I feel like a lot of people scratching their heads a little bit, but you know, I want to talk about that. Oh yeah, definitely on that New Orleans takeover, man. Just hit me up, man. Just hit me and say, hey, Lock, I'm down here in the NO. You know what I'm saying? Probably can meet, take
Get
pictures.
some of that. Get some of that crawfish and dog meat.
Nah, man, I don't want none of that.
You don't know what dog meat is?
Nah, bro. I
Man, the
don't eat
turkey
that.
neck. That turkey neck. They call turkey neck dog meat,
I don't
man.
eat like that. I'm different. I ain't just normal black guy. Yeah, I'm like, man, this man not eat nothing. I don't want nobody's stuff. I'm like, if I ain't cooking, I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? So,
You know what you be down there eating when you go New Orleans? What you
man, the normal stuff. What we went to? We went to some burger spot, got a burger. I'm one of those type. I ain't one of those like crawfish, head too big, not man. What the burgers at? What Five Guys at? What we pause? Well, you know what I'm saying? Chick-fil-A. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
I want to see
So
stuff
you
I
hitting
know what
fast
I'm
food
eating.
spot. You hitting
Yeah,
fast food spot. That's what you hitting.
what you eating? You know what I'm saying? I did want to go try Benny's though. Benny's beignets or whatever. Got the little
Oh yeah,
beignets.
they be snapping.
So yeah, beside that, man, I keep it. I keep it a buck. I keep it a buck. I say to my normal, bro, because I don't want to be throwing up in my mouth about stuff I don't like. I don't even know what I'm eating. They tell me you just ate
See, I ain't
hours or
I'm a
something.
picky eater too. I'm a picky.
Yeah, man. I'm one of them types. But I appreciate y'all, man. By the end of the live. Appreciate you, Reba, man. You can tell them where they can follow me at right quick.
Hey man, y'all follow me at Will the Georgia Reaper on YouTube and on Twitter. That's Will DA Georgia Reaper. You know, you can catch me usually on Wednesday nights at 7:05 on everything Atlanta sports. And whatever AFN got going on, man, you know, they dropped the link and I got time. I'm up in that mother. Like y'all seen me tonight. I seen he was in here. I'm up in there. You know what I mean? So hey, just like that, man. Y'all know what it is.
All right. Like I said, you can follow me on the Lochness podcast on YouTube. You know, just go ahead and show me love, share my content out, man. Greatly appreciate everybody for showing up, man. I'm out. Peace.